Hey, it's Kevin McCarthy, and welcome to A Day in Real Estate. So it's May, and here we are in the midst of a spring real estate market that in some ways feels very normal to what we would expect, which is different than what we had for a few years. However, the real estate market is giving us a lot of mixed signals. Hot, cold, it just is all over the place. And that really has to do with it being hyperlocal. So real estate is extremely hyperlocal, and I could see this visually when doing a property tax protest, which I hope you've done already. The property tax protest that we did on our investment properties, taking two of them as an example, one of them, there was hardly any comps. There was no inventory. The things that sold, extremely well. And that particular area, it was just, it's maintained a very strong presence of low inventory and high demand for that area. And it's super strong. However, taking another one when I was doing the comp data on it in order to fight the appraisal, you could literally see the trend. There was like for like properties that sold for this particular property that we have throughout the last 12 months. You could see the decline in where those properties were listed and sold, listed and sold, listed and sold, listed and sold, right? That really kind of took a turn in May of last year, right? May, June of last year, it really kind of peaked out and then took a turn. So there's, again, going back to hyperlocal, it's very different in each neighborhood. So we really got to look at it. It was very clear to me looking at those trends and doing those assessments for the property tax protest. And that did help me out a lot, bringing that trend line in there. And the appraiser was even like, wow, you can really see, you can actually see the price decline for this neighborhood. So make sure you're checking things out, staying, and watching things from a hyper local perspective. If you'd like me to do a review of your property and we can get on a Zoom call and check things out and just kind of see what's going on in your neighborhood, you can also click on the link in the email or the blog to one of the Altos research reports where you can put in a zip code or a city and see the trends. But if you want to get really specific, we can get down to business and take a look at property numbers for your particular property, if you have an investment property or it's your primary residence. You just want to pay attention to that stuff, and I'm happy to do it so we can have a conversation about it. If you're a buyer, we also need to look at that from the flip side. The area that you want to buy in, what is that doing? Let's really pay attention to it. So I'm here for you. If you're ready to have an initial consultation about buying a home or selling a property, let's schedule something. We can do a Zoom call and have a chat. I'm Kevin McCarthy. It's another day in real estate. Cheers to the spring time and some great weather, and heading into summer. Can't wait. It's going to be exciting. Have a good one.